Okay guys, so I'm back here, so we're going to continue on. Try my best to reach under this one. And we'll start off by showing you this. Now I showed you that I do have Line Force, the complete set. This is before they did that more economic pack, if you will. But this is the original tins that they put out. These are the original tins that they put out when they first released it, that being Anime Works and everything. So yeah, it's got some nice artwork and everything. You know, they really put it all into these packets and everything, and when they release them. So yeah, you have a little booklet there, Media Blaster booklet and everything, and then the episode guide for this one as well. But yeah, that's this is how the booklet originally looked. In fact, when you open it up to the back, you know, there you go. So it's a nice little art piece, if you will. But they had them come in these tins to give them more of a prestigious, as I put that back in here, more of a prestigious look to them, if you will, more prestigious look. So pretty cool that they did that. But yeah, that's basically the line, the green line, if you will, tin. And then reaching down here, I've shown you this already. We have the Kid Rhino VHS release of Transformers the movie. Yeah, I've had this for a while. This was like the second official US version or release for the movie on VHS. And then over here we have another VHS. There's Berenstain Bears and the Christmas Tree. This is the special that started the road for all the Berenstain Bears specials, and then eventually led to the series, and it was distributed by Kid Classics. So there's that. And then pull these all out, get them done with, if you will. We have Avengers World's Mightiest Heroes, the Avengers, the finale, and everything. We have that. This was more based on the, or at least trying to be more based on the, well, actually it wasn't. This was kind of like between the movies and all that. So this was like before the first Avengers film. I haven't opened it yet, but there it is. Also have from Filmation in Warner Brothers, we have Super Friends right there. It's pretty cool. Then we have the World's Greatest Super Friends. These were sent to me by Frank Hill. These two anyway. That's pretty cool. Well, and everything. It's just, you know, plain. And about, I think this one has 18 episodes on one disc. I think it's one, yeah, it's one disc, 18 episodes. I think it's 18. Yeah, it's 18. Well, this one has 8. So, pretty cool. Then we have Archie's Weird Mysteries. Very good, underrated show. You should check it out. It's on YouTube, I believe. And of course, it's a stacked cassette case, if you will. Spindle, whatever you want to call it. I just do something there for a second. The next we have the Groovy Ghoulies. This was released by BCI when they were in business. Nice embossed. This was sent to me by Frank Hill. This was a classic 70s show that they did, and they did crossover with Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Yeah, they did, because you got Sabrina on the back there. So they did. They did. Excuse me. They did crossover with her, and I think she also had a show along with them. So really neat and everything to have this in the collection. and everything. So yeah, it's created as companion to the Archies. That's why you have Sabrina in there as well. So really, really neat. And they did do a crossover, believe it or not, with the Looney Tunes back in the 70s. They did a crossover with the Looney Tunes back in the 70s for as part of the ABC Superstar movie series. You know, so they did that, and basically it was actually pretty funny because they had a live action set that they did where the characters were chasing after this the antagonist of the special, and he went into the real world through this mirror, basically into the mirror first, which was our world and everything. So unfortunately they couldn't get the rights to put that on here, since I think it was Filmation that was behind, you know, the animation for the crossover, believe it or not. But yeah, have the Groovy Ghoulies, really cool. And then we have Super Friends, the Lost Episodes, and everything. So we have that, really nice. Everything that I just take something, there we go. But yeah, we have Super Friends, Lost Episodes, really nice. Again, some of these I haven't opened yet because, you know, of time. Maybe, you know, maybe while I got time now I will do that. Then, continuing on, getting a few more here. I'm gonna put these back after I'm done. Got a few others I haven't opened yet, and don't worry, Frank Hill, I will open these over time. Again, this is one of those situations where even Zaranyzerak and Patrick Butler and others that have had packages sent to them haven't had a chance to open these things up because of, you know, work and life. So here we have the superheroes, the Filmation Adventures. This is when Filmation started to take over, and that's basically, some of these are Filmation as well, but this is when Filmation had the rights. They have the Filmation Adventures right there. Then we have Batman, The Adventures of Batman. This was done by Filmation as well. This was released for Batman's 75th anniversary. And this had Adam West and Burt Ward back as the voices. So pretty cool. And this is where basically the style of Batman and Robin, when they crossed over with Scooby-Doo, came into play. From this style. Then we have JLA, Adventure in Trapped in Time, which is a short little film they did. And everything. It's about 53 minutes, a little under an hour. So, pretty cool. Again, Frank Hill sent me this, along with the others. And then here we we have this, which unfortunately for Saberspark, and I feel sorry for Saberspark, that he lost. Now, his video's not gone, but it's just it can't be seen on YouTube anymore. It's one of those situations to where the YouTube algorithm, through their bots and everything, as they call it, the mixture of bots and human resources, basically said, yeah, you can't do this, and it was copyrighted, I think, by whoever. But here we have Roadside Romeo. I got this through I think a torrent or something, or somebody posted it online, and I ended up downloading it. Or did I can't remember. I gotta look again. But yeah, we have the Roadside Romeo, which was an India picture distributed by Walt Disney Pictures. So yeah, there we go. Got that. Then we have a couple of these. I bought some of these on my own. We have The World's Mightiest Heroes. In fact, if I bring this back out, I think I got Volume 1, Volume 2. I got the other volume somewhere. I have to find it. But here we have Volume 1 of World's Mightiest Heroes, as well as Volume 2. These were on sale and everything, so at Walmart, so I decided to buy them when I got the chance. So here they are, right there. And then we have the Red Lion case with, you know, the blue Voltron Force member. There we go. And again, just like before, spreads out and everything in a nice little display on the back. And it's just the same as the Green Lion one. before they economically compact them into the two things that they did, which made it easier for a lot of folks to get the series that couldn't get the series originally. So yeah, I got the green line and I got the red line. So there we go. Then continuing on, we have the Super Friends, A Dangerous Fate. This is 24 episodes, and this is only on one disc. So you can only imagine what the bit rate looks like, you know, on that. So yeah, but now that they have friendly TV, not friendly, but Me TV Tunes, I think you get a better look at it from that. Excuse me. And I will be right back.